Good evening, everyone. First of all, I wanted to apologize from the last video update I had. I was kept looking back and forth from the XLE, which is the energy sector index, the ETF for the energy sector, and the XLF, because I also believe that the XLF will be moving a little bit higher. And for some reason, I had a little dyslexia and left the other one on, which the XLF, which was the one that I ended up putting on my last video. So um, this is the XLE, which is the energy sector ETF, and I'm going to start with the uh, I'm going to start with the monthly. Then I'll go to the weekly, which we haven't finished the week yet. And then I will go to the daily and do an analysis that way. So this is the XLE on the monthly chart. We're looking probably like a 10-year, 10-year chart. And um, let me go ahead and do some trend lines to start off with. We have an uptrend line um, right here, which actually let me. And I like to do it this way because I like to put to connect the most points possible to have a better idea of what the uptrend is. Okay, so this is your uptrend line, and now we haven't put it right here. This other downtrend line where now we see a kind of like a symmetrical triangle on the longer term on the monthly chart. Now, if we just go ahead and do the measurements of this pattern, and we bring this over here. Uh, once this, let me go ahead and fix this. Okay, once we break out of this the longer term symmetrical triangle, this will be the target. This is how we measure the target for the symmetrical triangle. Okay, so 125, and that will put quite a quite a move. And I do believe the next year we're going to be looking at uh, the energy sector being just like the gold sector a couple years ago with the miners, where the the gold sector just kept moving higher. We're breaking out. Or we have massive moves, but the miners and the producers and the refiners of the gold were the ones that were moving the highest, fastest, and so on. So um, that's why I'm looking at the XLE. Um, so target for the longer term, which will be for next year, probably a year long outlook is going to be 125. Okay, now let's look at um, the weekly. On the weekly, uh, once again, we're looking at this. Okay, I had to put that on pause and just add this downtrend line real quick. On the weekly, we're looking at this downtrend line that is about to be taken out. Once we take that out, we will be moving very rapidly to the 80 target, 80 handle. So that's 10 points just on the ETF. Okay, let's look at the daily now. On the daily, you look at the nice volume. Look at this expanding volume. You have the crosses of the moving averages of both the stochastic and the MACD. Um, this is a good sign that on the shorter term we're fixing to make that move or the breakout. So that's the XLE, which is the energy sector ETF. Thank you for listening. This is directionalanalysis.com.